There is only so much you can do or control when it comes to those close to you. To having them reason with you without involving or implying negative pressure to the situation. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to be talking about the stress that we encounter in our homes and how we can try to alleviate that stress. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, share it with others. And be sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our next upcoming video. If your life is filled with drama or stress, then you are just like the person next to you or in front of you or behind you. Everyone witness or encounters some type of stress. And before you say, well, my life is not stressful at all. Well, let me just tell you, if you have maybe a spouse or someone else in your life, or you maybe have kids, I know kids, for one, they can make your life a life of stress. Not to say that that's a bad thing. There are also some good things that come with having kids, but I just know for myself, I have a teenager, and just her getting up in the morning and coming downstairs to be with the family, she gets stressed out. So sometimes the stress that we encounter within our homes oftentimes is self-induced or brought upon by our behaviors that we are putting off on others. And so with that being said, it just becomes an environment where sometimes with you just stepping into the place or into that environment or in that situation, that it just becomes stressful. And one way of relating to that, or maybe seeing that, is just by getting up and going to work. Sometimes on your drive to work alone, just getting in the car knowing that you're going to work becomes very stressful. So that's just one way of seeing how stress plays, or just a trigger or the thought of stress can play on your life. But like I said, today I wanted to actually talk about it being within the home, because I was out with my husband this week, and my daughter calls us and she says, I read the text to him and it says, hey, I need a bag of salad. I need 3 bags of salad. And my husband says, what kind of salad? And I roll my eyes by, I don't let him see me roll my eyes, but I'm just thinking to myself, just pick up 3 bags of salad. I'm not making it complicated. I'm not overcomplicating the situation, but he's like, what are we talking about here? We need a Caesar salad. We need an Oriental salad. And I'm like, babe, why are you freaking out about this? She just needs 3 bags of salad. Let's pick it up and go home. And he was like, don't make it seem like that it's not a big deal, because, you know, if I go to the store and I pick up the wrong thing, then, you know, everybody's going to look at me like, why did you get this kind of salad? Or why didn't you get a big bag? Why did you bring home this small bag? So there are several different things there that, by him saying that, he was like, I couldn't, you know, and he just said it jokingly, but he said, I can get PTSD just from going to the grocery store from you all. And it caused me to think about the stress that we put on others by our actions. And it led me to think about this very topic today, because I realized that oftentimes we have a lot of pressure put on us to be precise, to be accurate, to have no room for error. And in some instances, some of our jobs demand that we are right. Or maybe some of the people that we are around will look at us negatively if we said or did the wrong thing. And so it led me to this topic today about being stressed out within the home, because we get enough pressure from the outside world. There is only so much that we can do. You know, we all carry around this stress or this fear of being wrong. And I wonder if it's because that's how we are trained on the outside. So if today I can help you at all to kind of check that stress, to kind of leave it at the door when you come into your own home, that's what I want to try to do for you today. So how can we learn together not to take things personally? You know, like I said before, the world places enough pressure on us. And we don't need to go into our homes, to our place of peace, a place that's supposed to bring refuge, and a place that really should be a place to make room or to have room for error, a place of learning. We don't need that place to be a negative place. So how can we check that out the door? How can we stop placing those strict expectations of getting it right within our homes? So I have two exercises that we could possibly do to kind of check that and be more bearable to our family, to be people that our family wants to be around. Because if you are in a place where within your home people are closing their doors, going to separate rooms, or you find your family on your days off, sometimes maybe they just don't want to be around you because of whatever. They just feel like, you know, you're always negative, or, you know, you demand too much of them, or Maybe there's favoritism within the home and you don't know that there is. Whatever the case may be, here are some things, just two examples that I think are easy and simple enough for us to start with to try to correct that and to allow our families to start enjoying us and us enjoying them more, So the first is to allow others to help you. So many of us are single caretakers, or we're in a home where there are two people that, pay the bills and take care of the responsibilities. And oftentimes, people that take care of others, whether you be a parent or a parent taking care of your parent, whatever the situation may be, I want you to know that you don't have to take it all on. And you don't have to take it all on right now. You can do it in little increments. You don't have to master a day. You don't have to get up saying, I have to have this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. You don't have to do that to yourself. When you're at home, you should be able to let your hair down and unwind and somewhat go off of a schedule, Nothing to the point that it's life-threatening, like a medication or something like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying to take time off of being on time, if that makes sense to you. Allow someone else to come in to your space to help you. If you come in and the sink is filled with dishes and you have other people in your home that are able to clean the dishes, say, hey, can someone else help wash the dishes? Or maybe one wash, one dry, the other put up. Whatever the case may be. Or if the house is a mess, hey, can somebody run the sweeper? Or can the next person mop the floor? Or can somebody do the dusting? Whatever it is, allow yourself to give some of that chore or some of that thing that must be done in your head to someone else. Not so much delegate it, because when you're at work, you use words like delegate. You use words like, this person's in charge, or, this person is about, not in that manner, but more of a, could you please do it to help? Because this is our home collectively, and if we don't take care of it, then nobody else will, type of situation. Not clean your room, or not wash these dishes, not, vacuum this floor. Just check your tone. Check your tone. The next thing, number 2, would be take some time for yourself. Do some self-care. Treat yourself. Do the opposite of what you would do on a work day. So say you work in corporate and you're always dressed up. If that's the case, then dress down. Or if you're a person that is always in sweatpants or like workout gear, take the time and dress up. Do the opposite of what you would normally do during a work week. If you are a person that comes home and you take a shower because you don't have time to take a bath, well, now that you have the time, because it's not a work day or work night. Draw a bath. Maybe light some candles. Pour some bubble bath and just sit and soak. Maybe lock the door. You let this be your time to just relax, to just wash off the day. Instead of rushing, slow down. Just enjoy the day. Don't think about what you have to do next. Do the opposite. Just don't think at all. You don't have to have dinner prepared maybe every day at 5. Maybe order some pizza or whatever it is. Just do the opposite of what you would normally do. But the goal of doing these two things is to, one, do it for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, allow the same for your loved ones, for your family members, for your children. Let them do it on their own. Let them call the shots in their day. They have, say for instance, you have kids. They go to school if they're of that age. They have someone always telling them what to do, when to do it, where to do it. They have a bell that says, okay, next class. They have a teacher that says, okay, it's time for a test. They need that time to just relax as well. So do it for yourself and allow your loved ones to do it for themselves. And then do it if you want to. Don't do it because someone says that you have to do it. Do it because you want to, not because you have to. It's your time off. And then the same thing, allow your loved ones, your kids, to do it if they want to. Give that reciprocity. Allow them to make their own terms, to do things. Give them a choice. If it's too much for you to just say, just do what you want, I don't care. But in doing so, you're allowing them to release and relax. You're allowing them to let go. You're allowing yourself to let go. And in return, you are moving from a mental breakdown. You are relieving yourself from stress, self-induced stress at that. I'm just going to leave you with this quote before I let you go. And it says, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. And the author's unknown, but it makes sense. Everyone is going through something, no matter their age, no matter if it's an issue with school, no matter if it's an issue at work. Whatever it is that they are going through, it's on their shoulders. And everybody deserves the right to just relax. So, do them and yourself that favor. Take some time for yourself. Allow them to take time for themselves. Allow others to help you, because you don't have to do it all. I hope I helped you today in this message of how to handle stress within your home. I hope that you would take it and apply it to your home, and I hope that you would rekindle relationships within your home, with your spouse, with your partners, with your children. Until next time, be blessed.